The rules tonight are, if we find a Charizard, I will dip the card in bleach.
And then eat it.
And then eat it. That's what happens if we find a Charizard.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Of any sort. All 10 packs, too. We got Evolving Skies, newest one for Pokemon, and then Dawn and Majesty, also the newest for Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yep.
So I learned how you can determine what rarity you'll find in your Pokemon cards from the code card in the back.
Cool.
I won't tell how in case anyone doesn't want it to be ruined for them. But off of this card, the code card, you can tell if you're gonna get something valuable in that pack.
Nice.
So, I won't go into any more detail on it because I don't want to ruin it for anyone else. Because I sure don't want to know that. Applin. Just with rollout, I don't have a. This is my with Evolving Skies. This is the third. I had 2 other packs because I ordered a Vaporeon tin, which I thought was gonna come. The tin is $20. It comes with Vaporeon, and then it came with 4 other boosters. Only one of those other boosters was Evolving Skies. So,
cool.
And then, oh right, when I ordered these, I got a 6 so that I could open one on my own. So anyway, yeah, these are all still mostly new to me. Sableye, take a trainer, and then return it. A fine basic card. Nickit. I already have a Nickit. That one's cool. Hi, Plush. Welcome.
Nick.
Bergmite. I don't remember this Pokemon. Bergmite?
What? Yeah. You don't remember Bergmite?
Does Bergmite evolve into the ice table?
Yes.
Huh. I didn't know the ice table had a pre-evolution.
It did.
Carvana. I like that arc for Carvana. I got tired of seeing the other one. Lucky Ice Pop. This is a reverse holo. Heal 20 from your active Pokemon if you healed any damage in this way. Flip a coin. If heads, put the lucky Ice Pop into your hand instead of the discard pile. In another meta, that would mean something. That's cool. Oh man, that's awesome. Oh man, the holo of this card looks sick.
I'll say that looks like a pretty cool Gigalith.
Yeah. Opponent's next turn takes 50 less damage from attacks. That's pretty awesome. And it has 180 HP. Jesus Christ. Also does 10 damage to itself for each damage counter on it. Oh, man. But it does 180. That's a cool one. Energy. Spirit Mask.
Energy.
The Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from the opponent's Pokemon. Even if it's knocked out, your opponent discards a card from their hand.
How great would that be if that was in the actual games?
Yeah. There's a discard what? Like your Pokemon?
His hand. Yeah, discard whatever's in his hand. If he's holding his other Pokemon, gotta discard it.
Yeah. You gotta, it's the rules. There's not enough cards like that in Pokemon, I feel, so. Palpitoad.
What, hand destruction cards?
Yeah. I don't see him too often. And a cool Golduck one. I don't think I have Golduck. I have plenty of Psyduck.
Golduck.
It does Confusion. It has a 120 HP. I was gonna say, because that a second form. And then I put the code to the side. So the idea will be I'm doing my best to avoid looking at the code card, the back of it, because that tells me what we're gonna get in the pack.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Okay. Second pack successfully did not see. Otherwise, that just ruins kind of the surprise.
Yeah, that would kind of suck. Unless you're like really hunting for certain things.
All right, what the hell am I looking for here? Yeah, because then you can just toss the whole pack. Look at the top six cards in your deck. Attach any number of basic energy cards you find there to your Pokemon in any way you like.
Holy crap, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that. Hope I can get that in the digital game.
Say, freaking,
Another Nick
if you got something that can stack the deck, heck yeah.
Tail Whap?
Yeah, Tail Whap.
Why? I'm checking the other
move.
Our Tail Whap. All right. Sure.
Yeah, it's a new
Dwebble.
Dwebble. Dwebble. Dwebble, dwebble, dwebble.
If it has, it does 30 more damage. That's fine. I prefer that over not doing anything at all.
Yeah.
Switch their active Pokemon. Yep, just Whirlwind. That's some interesting
art.
art.
Look at it. It's so cute.
I love that art.
It's a rock.
Watercolor shit.
Why does it look like it needs to go to the bathroom?
Probably does. That's awesome. Ooh, cutie fly.
That's
nose
cute.
flap. That's a good reverse holo. Oh, melodic. When your opponent plays a supporter card from their hand, prevent all effects of that card done to you or your hand.
What does it mean when they have Rapid Strike?
I don't remember. It should say on the card. Oddly it doesn't. I forget how Rapid Strike works.
I would assume it's like, does Pokemon have summoning sickness?
I am not sure. I don't think it does.
Okay.
I forgot. Yeah, I could probably just search it quick because Rapid Strike is...
You know, what if they did like a variant of Feebas and Milotic where freaking Feebas is freaking gorgeous and Milotic is freaking as ugly as sin?
Rapid Strike cards are the counterpart of Single Strike cards and Fusion cards.
There's Fusion card. What the fuck?
Page does not exist. I don't know what it means by that. I don't think there's Fusion. But this is off of Bulbapedia. Okay, certain abilities, trainer cards, and special energy cards interact specifically with Rapid Strike cards.
Okay.
It's just like its own category.
Okay.
Categorization. That's a way to put it for now. Energy.
So it's not really something that the Pokemon itself gets, but
I don't
things that
think
can
so.
affect it.
Yeah, because that's why they don't like say anything on the card.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with these cards. The color of it.
And the dragon.
And its icon. Oh, dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, that's supposed to be like dragon energy.
When did dragons start being a thing?
I do not know, actually.
I feel like that had to be super recently. But
No,
I
it
mean,
was
I have literally one fairy type card.
Yeah, no, and they discontinued that.
So, whoops.
Yeah.
I just put it with my psychic card since it's close enough in color. But if they keep dragon, I'll keep that on its own.
Yeah, I have no idea when they introduced dragon.
That's cool,
That
ombre
low
art.
Or that lombre, yeah. Lombre. Llama, 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 lombre. Lombre. King of the sea.
Is this RuneScape? Yes, it is RuneScape music. Alright. Third pack.
Petlil.
Is this another Gen A Pokemon?
No, Petlil is Gen 5.
Oh, I guess that's why I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Another Bergmite.
Bergmite is also Gen 5, and it is adorable.
Oh, that's probably why. With its background, I would have thought Gen 8.
No, Bergmite is Gen 5 also, along with Avalugg.
That's crazy.
Wait,
I don't remember.
was Avalugg Gen 6?
I don't know.
Wait, no. Yeah, I think Avalugg was Gen 6. Yeah, because there wasn't a sprite of them. That's right.
Drowsy. That's some sick Drowsy art. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, Bergmite and Avalugg were Gen 6, I believe.
Oh, well, that explains it. Scraggy. There's some nice art of that one, too.
It's whatever generation had the Ice Gym leader as the 8th gym.
During your during your opponent's next turn, Pokemon takes 10 less damage. Another dragon. Bagon.
Bagon! Bagon!
Ooh, cool. The
You
reverse
got it
hollow
again.
of that Drowsy. I would like the art to be hollow, but that's alright too. Still a sick card.
And Stoutland.
We're 3 in, we haven't gotten anything that rare.
Yeah,
Stoutland.
nothing like, what are they called? GX?
None of the hollow or above. Only the reverse hollow so far. As long as your Pokemon is in an active spot, your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks do 30 less damage.
Sheesh.
Well, it has 160 HP and it does 120 HP, granted you need 3 energies. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 100 more damage.
What the hell?
Cool. The power creep is finally over.
Hippowd. Down.
That's also good
Isn't
art.
that's a male Hippowdon, isn't it?
I think
Yeah,
so.
it is. Yeah, it is, because the female ones are black.
150 HP. These cards. I was making a joke about the power creep. I don't know anymore. Sampras throws 2 energies out. Active Pokemon's an evolution Pokemon. This attack does 60 more damage. Get fucked. And Brave Bird does 50 to itself. And another lucky Ice Pop. Two packs left.
Oh boy, oh boy.
But these are the Rayquaza ones.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Maybe that will bring some sort of luck.
Hey! You got it. You got it. I believe.
Gossifleur.
Yeah, it's cute.
Heal 10 damage. I would trust that one on my first turn.
Love this.
So shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw a card for each of your opponent's cards. Each card in your opponent's hand. That's cool.
Sounds like a fun first turn thing.
Draw a card. If you go second and it's your first turn, draw 3 more cards. Chinchou.
Chinchou.
Cute. Pet Lily. Another one.
Petalil.
Oh, that one's cool.
Wait, can you go back to your other pet, Petalil?
What's up?
Yeah, no, and the other one that you pulled?
I'm digging for it.
Yeah.
Wasn't that far in. Where? There it is.
Let me see. Am I going crazy? Okay. For some reason, I thought that one of them had a typo.
That's what I thought when I saw Tail Whap. And then I looked through that.
Legender!
That one's cool. I almost thought the star was a part of its name. Like it was a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Shiftery. That's good Shiftery art, though.
Shift to do.
If your opponent's active
Shift-a-doo.
Pokemon has any damage counters on it, put it and all attached cards into your opponent's hands. What? Really?
Honestly, that is pretty good.
Yeah.
If it's like something you just can't run over, that's a pretty good way to like run over it.
And you
Especially
just need
if it's
you just need 1 energy.
Yeah. And especially if it's an evolved Pokemon. Oh.
The hell, man? That's gruesome.
Yeah. Dirk. Dirk energy. It's Dirk.
Digging gloves. The
Digging
attack
gloves.
of the Pokemon this card is attached to does 30 more damage to your opponent's active fighting type Pokemon.
And say, in the actual games, a Pokemon that holds this item can use Dig no matter what.
And
How
once
funny would it be if that was real?
once during each player's turn, that player hold on. Once during each player's turn, that player may search their deck for a basic. Is that the electric icon? Oh, come on, you
Yeah,
can
it's
do
electric.
this.
Yeah,
can
it's
do this.
electric. I read it. It's electric and then dragon.
A dragon Pokemon, yeah, dragons are here, and put it into your bench. Then that player shuffles their deck. I don't know if they should add any more types, but whatever.
No, I think that's why they got rid of Fairy, because the balance was getting too crazy.
But then they added dragon.
No, Dragon's been there before Fairy.
Huh. have not had any dragon cards until Evolving Skies.
Oh.
Okay, that's good. Shelgon.
Shelgon.
Flip a coin if heads
Okay.
during your opponent's next turn. Prevent all damage and effects. That's pretty good. And that's it.
That is pretty good.
Alright, well, shit. 1 left.
Alright.
Well, we get something of value.
Yeah.
Not asking for a lot, but 1 hollow. I did get a Entei out of one of them, but I don't think that was an Evolving Skies Entei. But I did get a hollow Entei out of one of my previous boosters,
Hey.
which is pretty dope. Swablu.
Hey. Swablu.
Surprise attack.
Cotton.
Surprise attack does nothing. That's the surprise. C dot.
Seed attack.
Choose a random card from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals that card and shuffles it into the deck. Get him. These cards are like more productive. I should stop playing water decks.
It looks like a figure.
Yeah. They're too close. Yeah, it's like a 3D model of it.
That's funny.
Eevee, I have this one.
Yay.
V search. Search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon V. Reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. You would, for Evolving Skies, the exact purpose of that would be to pull the other Eevee cards out.
It's freaking stupid.
Yeah, all 3 of them. That's
You
crazy.
just gotta search out for just V cards. Holy crap.
Yeah, that would literally. I don't even hold. Does the V card is the Evolution V cards? I don't even think they need Eevee. Like they are basic cards. They don't have evolutions. Yeah, they are. They're basic. That's funny.
That's what I said. You could put 3 of them in your hand. You just put them on the bench.
Yeah.
Unless you're only allowed 1 at a time. I don't know the rules too well.
For V Pokemon, no, you can just throw them out there.
That's stupid. Oh, wait, isn't it that if they lose a battle, you get 2 prize cards or something like that?
It depends what kind they are. Some of them are 2, some of them are 3. But yeah, generally. If there are any like that, or like EX cards for the Legacy rules, it was like that, and then V cards are, 2. Now we got that Melodic, but in reverse hollow, so that's cool. But again, I want like the card itself, like the art to be holographic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we read the effect of that. And nothing. Wow.
And another Gigalith.
Yep.
Hey, Steel Energy.
Steel Energy. There's Ursa Ring. Whap
coming.
down.
That
Stop.
thing is gonna kill so many people in Arceus Legends.
Stop calling it whap down. Oh, it's Swoobat. Cool. I like that art. If you have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent, this attack does 80 more damage.
You know that's barely ever gonna happen.
The fuck? And Digging Gloves. And that's it.
Oh well.
Wow. Fuck me, I guess.
I guess so.
Where did, I only have 4 of my code. Oh, there's the other code card. Wow, shit.
Hey.
Alright, well. I mean, the art's sick. There's some cool reverse hollows in there. Reverse hollows are still cool because of the texture, but...
Yeah.
And I did have I mean, for as far as like anything like a chase card, that is literally why I bought the Vaporeon tin. Was so like if we're getting a deck, a series that's all about the evolutions, at least just hand me the Vaporeon card. So, got that squared away. I don't really. I'll probably. Where's the 5th one? There it is. Not worry about buying anything further.
Yeah.
It's been more prevalent though. It's more stock keep up. Though the last time I was at a CVS, CVS just has whatever they have. They had Vivid Voltage last time. I'm told that our local Sheets has Pokemon cards, but I have not seen it yet. Or haven't been by that one. Chrononomy, a combo figures.
They still remember that archetype?
Yeah, now they're back. Sure, we would be
That's probably
destroyed.
still not good.
Discard this card instead if this card is in your graveyard. Yu-Gi-Oh cards are descriptions you read to yourself because they're too fucking long.
Oh, you have no idea. We're gonna look at freaking pendulum cards.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, hell yeah. I don't understand, guys. What's wrong with Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
Arrow picks 3.
Look fine to me. Face up monster your opponent controls in the cards column. Move this card to... You can move this card you control to another of your main monster zones. Let's move to the main monster zone. What does it mean, card column?
You know, the column. It's because we have a, we have like 2 zones that are like set into rows for monster and spell and trap zone.
Mhm.
And basically our boards are like parallel, so it makes a column.
Oh, yes. Got it. Yeah. Cool, cool. More fairy. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Come on, focus.
Yep.
There we go. Must be special summoned by controlling a spirit monster. Always stone it once per turn. And phase the card special summon. Return it to if the card once per turn during the end phase. If this card was special summoned this turn, return it to your hand. You can also once per turn during the end phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one spirit monster you control. Neither player can activate that face-up monster's effects on the field for the rest of the turn. Man, I don't know.
Nah. Spirit cards aren't usually that good.
If it was like longer than one single turn. Oh, sorry, camera.
Spriggans! Spriggans are funny.
And your opponent activates a card. Turn 1 Spriggan XYZ, control to your extra deck. Then apply these effects. Negate the activated effect. Then apply one of these effects. That's usually what the dots mean. So negate that activated card or special summon one level 8 monster from your graveyard. That's alright. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a trap, so it's probably not that great.
Ooh.
Holy crap!
That's sick.
You got a secret rare. Nice.
Yeah. Shiny as hell. Let me get that a search. Synchro over Taki. That was $11. That's pretty good.
Yep.
$11 for this card. Awesome. Reveal one synchro monster in your extra deck. Choose one of the synchro monsters whose name is listed on that card and add it to your hand, or special summon that monster from your deck or graveyard.
Super good! Anything that special summons from the deck for free is good.
Yeah, that's awesome. You cannot activate, or you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck the turn you activate this card, except synchro monsters, right?
That is literally a non-issue.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Be careful with this one.
So basically, it's a synchro version of fusion deployment.
Yeah. From anywhere, but better off from your hand or better off from the deck or graveyard. Target one normal monster or a magic key monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand, then you can apply one of these effects. Fusion summon one magic key in defense, and use monsters from your hand or field and as material, or ritual summon one magic key.
Yeah, I don't know how the magic keys work. All I know is they have a bunch of normal monsters.
Yeah, I was seeing them looking at what cards were in this set. Beast King Unleash. Damage stab at the opponent with the monster. What's the camera doing? It's like jiggling.
Jiggle, jiggle.
Start of your damage step if your monster battles an opponent's monster in the same column. You can return your monster and any other cards in that column to the hand. Cool.
Huh.
Only once per chain.
Yeah.
Now I understand the chain.
Yeah.
Why they're categorized as chains and combos. If a face-up Gusto monster on the field is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can send one Gusto monster from your deck to the graveyard, then special summon one Gusto monster from your hand. You can only use the effects of it once per turn.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that art.
Amazing. Oh, the Amaze set. Yeah.
And now it's like the... Yeah. Controller face up. Your opponent controls. Equip this card to it. You can activate the following effects based on which player controls the equipped monster. If you control it once per turn, when the opponent's monster declares an attack, negate the attack, and if you do, change control of the equipped monster until the end of the battle phase. If your opponent has it, when the equipped monster activates its effect, return it to the hand.
Cool. I don't really get the amazement archetype, but yeah, cool.
This would seem like, so you activate it and then you would put it on the opponent's monster?
Let's see.
If I'm gathering it right, because then that would put it back in your hand. Because it targets an amazement monster you have, but it targets any monster they have.
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. So it's like you use it to try and take control of your opponent's monster, but the moment you try and activate the effect of that monster, it bounces back.
But then you get to play the card again later. At least you
Yeah.
didn't lose it. Oops. That rip is not going on the wall. Flying red carp.
That card's funny. I've seen that before. Impossible to pull off, but damned if you can.
You can discard one, is the quick effect. You can discard one mod or monster. This card gains 500 attack. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, good luck with that, you can tribute this card, special summon one fish, sea serpent, or aqua monster from your hand or deck. Wow.
Yeah, that part's pretty good. Now pulling it off, not gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's a cool one. I like that. Okay.
It's a common synchro. Usually aren't that good.
That's the only one I have of this one. You contribute this card, throw the synchros into graveyard, return them to the extra deck. Target one monster you control, special summon to the extra deck. From the extra deck, equip this card from your graveyard to it. When an attack is declared involving this monster equipped with the card, you can draw 1 card. Yeah, alright. Chronomaly Esperanza Glyph.
Moai. Maui.
So 2
Whatever the hell
chronomaly
it's called.
monsters that are 1 level higher than the monster's rank. In your hand, deck, and or graveyard, but negate their effects. Then immediately after this effect resolves, XYZ summon 1 chronomaly XYZ monster using those 2 monsters. But the monster's effects are negated anyway, so making your own fodder. Okay, I already had that one.
Thing again.
Ooh.
Branded opening. I think that's a Despia card.
That art is sick. I like how it's holographic on the one's collar. Or no, I think that's rubble. And it's overlaying his shoulder, or his neck. That's pretty awesome. Discard 1 card, then take 1 Despia monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or special summon it in defense position. The rest of the turn, that card resolves. After this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except fusion monsters. If a fusion monster you control would be destroyed by this card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead.
That's pretty good.
You can only use this effect once per turn. Ooh. That's some sick art too. Damn, that's really awesome art. This card, Jesus Christ, this is a essay. Apply this effect based on whether your opponent has more monsters. If this card is special summoned, apply this effect based on whether your opponent has more monsters in their graveyard or spells and traps. If they have more monsters, banish this card, and if you do, your opponent banishes 1 monster from their graveyard. If they have more spell and traps, send this card to the graveyard, and if you do, your opponent sends 1 monster they control to the graveyard. During the end phase of the next turn after this card was banished, you can special summon this banished card. And you can only use it once.
Yeah, that's not that great.
Looks cool though.
I mean, if they control 1 monster, maybe.
This guy's cool too.
Magic key.
And he's just a... That's just
He's got a gun.
Yeah, he's got a gun.
A link monster.
Reminds me, from a distance, it reminded me of Porky.
Eh.
2+ reptile monsters. Oh god, you see the indent in my hand? That's gross. I'm gonna hide my finger. 8 counters. Monsters are your opponent controls with 8 counters? What are 8 counters?
Oh, freaking, those are like the first... That was like the first or second like reptile archetype where it was just aliens, and all the alien cards dealt with 8 counters. So this is an alien card.
Okay. Help me out here. There we go. And another one. That one's also pretty cool art. Fucking insect ninja. Shinobi. Insect shinobi. Literally its name. On the nose. 2 monsters with different names. Alright.
Not hard.
One of those card points of the monsters, your opponent's monsters cannot target this card for attacks. If a monster's this card points to is destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower insect monster from your hand or graveyard. Then banish it when it leaves the field. Okay.
Ew.
Oh, that one was a little more clean.
Sounds crunchy.
You got fucking Yulmore. Despia Theater of the Branded. During your main phase, you can fusion summon 1 level 8 or higher fusion monster from your extra deck. using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. If face-up non-fusion fairy monsters you control leave the field by the opponent's card effect or is destroyed by battle, you can target 1 level 8 or higher fusion monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Cool. If you're rocking fusions. What do you look like? Hold on, let's zoom in on this art. Come on, you can do it.
They updated Aquamador. That's funny. That's an old card.
Oh yeah, I vaguely remember what it used to look like. Hey, I didn't even move it that time. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking it looked like. Yeah, had that odd angle, but on its face. Oh, I like this art better. I like that art a lot better.
Yeah.
DDD, Different Dimension Derby. What the hell? Oh, that's so sick.
Let's see.
Everybody's riding their unicorns. And if you control a monster that was ritual summoned using a normal monster or fusion synchro, XYZ, or link summon using a normal monster as material, you get target 1 card on the field and banish it.
It's a very good effect, but there are very few decks that run normal monsters.
Rip. Art is sick.
Anything that could give you just a free banish like that is pretty good.
Part of generosity. Jar. I said pot. I said par as a combination of pot and jar. Jar of generosity. 1 card from your hand on either top or bottom of the deck.
I love the intentionally bad cards.
Cool.
Gusto.
That one's I can't keep trying to get closer on these. That's art. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's a super rare.
You can only special summon. Is that its name? Yes. You can only special summon it once per turn. If this card is synchro summoned, you can special summon 1 Gusto monster from your hand and 1 Gusto monster from your deck, but negate their effects. And immediately after this effect resolves, synchro summon 1 Gusto synchro monster using only those 2 monsters. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except win monsters. Okay.
That's actually really good. Holy crap.
And your opponent cannot target other Gusto synchro monsters you control with card effects. Yeah, that is pretty good. Stardust Trail. That's a dragon, alright, yeah. She is most definitely a dragon. If a monster you control is tributed, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand or graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. There's so many of these. If a warrior, synchron, or Stardust synchro monster is synchro summoned using this card as material, you can special summon 1 Stardust token. You can only use this effect Stardust Trail once per turn. Okay, so that's why. You shouldn't be using it in the first place if you're not going to use it as material, so. If this card is distributed, summon, you can target 1 monster in graveyard or face-up monster and your opponent controls. Equip the monster from your graveyard to that opponent's monster. While equip the effect, the equipped monster loses. If this card is tributed summon, you can target 1 monster in your graveyard and 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Equip the monster from your graveyard to that opponent's monster. While equipped to this effect, the equipped monster loses attack equal to the attack of the monster equipped to it. Your opponent cannot activate the effects of monsters they control that are equipped with equip cards in your spell or trap zone.
Cool. That's a pretty neat effect.
What a dick. Margin trading. Oh, that art is great. 2 suits going at it. Opponent can discard 1 card to negate this effect. Otherwise, both players look at their opponent's deck and choose 1 card, then add that card to their own deck, chosen by the opponent, to their hand.
That's funny!
You can only activate it once per turn. Yeah, that's cool. Guncon Sun Sous Ship Daily Special. Oh my god.
The Sous Ship archetype. I love
Ship.
that art. The Sous Ship archetype is hilarious. They're just giant sushi battleships.
Reveal 3 Guncon monsters from your deck. Your opponent chooses one of them for you to add to your hand. Also, shuffle the rest into your deck. If you revealed Guncon Sous Ship Shari in your hand at activation, you can choose the card to add to your hand instead of your opponent choosing. If this card is in your graveyard, except the turn it was sent there, you can banish this card and select 3 Guncon monsters in your graveyard, shuffle them into your deck, and then draw 1 card. Jesus Christ. Wow, we still have 2 packs left here. Yu-Gi-Oh cards have the satisfying bonkers fucking descriptions on top of art to go with them. Like whatever the fuck this dude is. Dispatch Parazzi. Goddamn. 2 effect monsters. When another monster you control is targeted for an attack, you can change the attack target to this card and perform damage calculation. When this card is destroyed by battle with an opponent's monster, you can destroy that opponent's monster, and if you do, gain life points equal to half of that monster's original attack.
Effect kinda sucks. That's a pretty bad effect. Not gonna lie.
With how fast life points can go. Cannot be used as synchro material. Oh, this is one of those tokens? No, never mind. Converging Wheels Dragon. Okay. Can be used as synchro material except for synchro summon of a majestic monster. This card becomes Majestic Dragon while on the field or in the graveyard. When you draw this card, you can reveal it, special summon it from your hand. Then, if you control a level 8 or higher dragon synchro monster, you can special summon 1 level 1 dragon monster from your deck. That's the start of something. When you see that.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Monster assortment.
That's great. 1 normal monster from your deck and 1 effect monster from your deck with the same type, attribute, and level. Then your opponent randomly chooses 1 for you to add to your hand.
Okay. That would be good if it wasn't a trap card. If it was a spell card, that would honestly probably be a pretty good card to run.
Yeah.
Depending on the deck.
Dragon Lark. Cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effect while a monster other than Dragon Park Pyron is face up on the field. That was special summoned from the graveyard. During standbys, you can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 level 5 or lower monster in your graveyard, special summon it. And that's it. Cool. Doesn't ruin the effect. Ooh, what the hell do we have here? Fucking sick-ass Zoid.
Stella Wind. Oh, dang, an ultra rare.
Cool.
Must have a good effect.
1 tuner plus 1 non-tuner. You can only control 1 Stellar Wolf. Wind Wolf. We'll leave it at that. Gain 300 attack each time another monster's effect is activated. While the attack of this card is less than 4,000 once per turn, if this card's attack is 4... Oh, so it gains 300 for each effect until it's more than 4,000. Once per turn, if this card's attack is 4,000 or higher, quick effect, you can shuffle both this card and all monsters your opponent controls into the deck.
Holy shit, that's amazing! That's freaking amazing!
I mean, good luck getting it to 4,000, but...
No, that's easy. That just means it's a first turn card.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
No, because if you do it first turn, all you would need to do is just wait for your opponent to start activating stuff.
Yeah.
And it also includes your monsters. It doesn't say just the opponent's. So
Yeah.
you could technically negate certain things that you wouldn't want, and it would still gain the attack.
Yeah, you could use your own monster's effects for that, yeah.
Yeah,
Shit.
hand traps.
That's funny. I like that one.
That is hilarious.
Passing that one up. Sorry. Branded Bond. When you're fallen of Albaz that is banished in your hand or in your graveyard during the end phase. If this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there to activate the effect of Fallen of Abraz this turn, you can set this card. You can only use... Okay. So it's used a special summon. What do we got here? Target one Stardust Dragon or Synchro Monster that lists Stardust Dragon in its text that you control, then activate one of these effects. Equip one face-up monster your opponent controls to that target. It can attack directly this turn, or this turn, each time it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the destroyed monster's original attack. And then, yeah, I was gonna say once per turn. Rome. Chronomaly Temple. Triathlon. If you control no monsters or all monsters you control are Chronomaly monsters, you can pay 500 life points immediately after this effect resolves. Normal summon one Chronomaly monster from your hand. If a Chronomaly or number XYZ monster you control would activate an effect by detaching material, you could send this card to the graveyard instead of one of those materials. I like that. You can only use this once per turn. I like that. Though I haven't had many cards where they didn't have enough material to get the job done. Let me put this here so the camera has something to focus on. There. All right, another one of these. Pazuzu. Despian Tragedy. What the hell am I looking at here?
Despians.
I need
you know,
to
like
look at...
Thespian.
No, I don't. I just don't recognize. I can't. I don't comprehend the artwork.
It's a combination of a thespian and a despian.
I'll take your word for it.
Or a thespian and dystopia. I think it's dystopia. Or... Oh, wait, no. I think they're going off of the deaths. Yeah, deaths translation. Deaths in Japanese is like, basically just means death. So I guess it means deathpian. So thespian's based around death.
It is dark type. Despian
That's
lesbian. I think you're onto something, Crimson.
Yeah.
This card is sent to the graveyard or banished by a card effect. You can add one Despia monster from your deck to your hand. Except Despian Tragedy, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one branded spell or trap in your graveyard. Set it to the field. You can only use one. Yeah. That is also one that starts something. Magic Key Unlocking.
You gotta unlock stuff.
When your opponent activates a spell trap card while you control a Magic Key Ritual monster or a Magic Key monster special summon from the extra deck, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. When you declare, then you can declare one attribute, and if you do that for the rest of the turn, all face-up monsters your opponent controls become that attribute.
I don't know. Usually attribute changing doesn't mean much.
Oh, here's the hollow. Hog. Gizmek Arakami, the Hailbringer Hog. The Hailbringer Hog. What a title. If you control a machine monster whose attack equals its own defense, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one machine monster you control whose attack is equal to its own defense. Send one machine monster from the deck to the graveyard whose attack is equal to its own defense with lower level than the targeted monster, and if you do, the targeted monster gains attack and defense equal to the level of the monster sent to the graveyard. Times 100? That's not right. Focus.
Focus.
It doesn't want us to see the truth.
Well, that's kind of an alright effect. If it allows you to dump a monster straight from the deck to the grave, that's pretty good.
Why times 100?
So it doesn't get crazy strong.
Ship.
Suship!
Jesus Christ.
Ikura class Dreadnought! I love it.
I don't get it. What? Nothing. Yu-Gi-Oh is fine. Yu-Gi-Oh's in the best place it's ever been. 2 level 4 monsters. If this card is XYZ summoned, you can apply these effects in sequence based on the materials used. You can only use this effect of the Suship Ikura class Dreadnought once per turn. If it's Shari, draw 1 card. If it's Ikura, this card can make a second attack during the battle phase. Ooh. Once per turn, when your Gukon monster's special summon from the extra deck inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target 1 card your opponent controls and destroy it.
It's pretty alright.
Yeah, that's good. Is that a boxing glove?
Probably.
He's got a club and a boxing glove on. No, they're both clubs.
It's another club. It's another club.
I see his arm. I thought that was the elbow.
Yeah, same.
Okay. 2 monsters of the same type once per turn. During the standby, you can target 1 face-up monster this card points to. Special summon 1 level 4 or lower monster with the same type as that monster from your hand to your zone this card points to.
Alright, this thing's got good effects, but they're all slow.
Yeah, at the start of the battle phase, you can target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy it.
Yeah, it's good effects, but they're all slow. Yes! Yes!
Just 2 normal monsters.
Yes! No, it's a fusion tuner. That's what's good about it. It's a perfect target for instant fusion and fusion retort. There's only 1 other fusion tuner monster, and it's a level 6. Or 5, I don't remember.
Beat Trooper, Fly, and Sting. Like a chip? Yeah, that's pretty cool. When your opponent activates a monster effect while you control a Beat Trooper monster, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. During your end phase, if this card is in your graveyard and you control an insect monster with 3,000 or more attack, you can banish 1 insect monster from your graveyard and set this card. You can only use this once.
That's pretty good.
And that is our haul of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon for the month. I don't think there is a... These sets were relatively close to each other. I don't think the next sets are. Yu-Gi-Oh is monthly. That's a thing.
Well, I think recently a bunch of their stuff's getting delayed because of COVID.
Well, that would be good for me. They did have to cancel the tournament. And then the game's announcements have been linked to other events like TGS and such.
Yeah.
The next, I forget when they said the next Yu-Gi-Oh! News was. But we eventually have to get the release date on Master Duel or whatever.
Yeah. I do know that they're bringing back the a Lost Art Dark Magician Girl promo back for another event, so I will definitely be attending that.
Right, there was
I
something with
missed
that.
last year.
That was with the, There's something hard in one of these packs. No, never mind. It's just the wrapper. Okay,
I also figured out that I have a $1,000 card in my possession.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Most I have is 20.
Aw.
Yeah, alright, thanks everyone for tuning in for cards. We'll get back to Pokemon Gale of Darkness in just a moment.
Oh boy.
Stay tuned.